It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Utah Jazz. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Pass to Pirtle. Tries again. And it's good on the way in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
For Jakob Pirtle, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say, Brent, they did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Barnes can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
It's Brown on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Sexton. He has 6. Fires for 3. Sexton can't get that one to drop.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now, here's Quickly. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Three-pointer. Sexton can't get that one to drop. Pass to Barrett. It's hauled in by George. And here are the Jazz now. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Sexton. Here he goes. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That went on Olynyk. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place."
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
Well, Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now, here's Sexton. 10 points for him. Up top, Barrett to the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Barrett's got 6.
Yeah, Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
outside. George. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Quickly looking it over. And the basket by Olynyk.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
Sexton for three. And Utah another three.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Quickly. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Sexton for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here's George. Sexton on the wing. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors with the lead. Pass to Abaji. Takes it off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Hendricks. Outside, Sexton. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Shoots. Sexton can't get that one to drop. And the Raptors with possession. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Off the inbound, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Is on Colin Sexton.
Yeah, easy call.
We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Sexton for 3. Traps in the tray. Sexton's got 18 points.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Hendricks can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Barnes can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. Quickly with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Shoots from the baseline. They get it back. And finished off by Collins.
Well, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
And that one's good, Barnes. He's got 7.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. It makes defending a much easier prospect.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Brown, no good. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Here's Sexton. Here's Markkanen. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
Barnes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a lead.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Jazz trailed by 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A nice shot by George.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Barnes. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. .125 left here in the second. And it's George missing. A tight game here in Utah. Back to quickly. The tray. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And here's George. He has 5. The open look here for Sexton. No good with the triple.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
The shot, no good. Barnes looking around. A 3 from quickly. And Barrett gets it to go.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Back to George. Down low. Outside, Markkanen. There's a screen by Collins. Pass to Hendricks. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Quickly. And Barrett slams it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Raptors out in front, leading by 4. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. And the jumper is good. Mills has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Utah. And Barrett slams it in.
RJ's instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now.
To the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
They grab their own miss. Count it, good. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Count that one.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs to touch in that area. Showed it off there.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Barrett. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. Takes it inside.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
For 3, Barrett. Eubanks grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. Here's Kessler. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's Pirtle penetrating. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And that one is good. And that's 10 points for Jakob Pirtle.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Barrett. He's got 13. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Mills. Off the left rim and out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Kessler. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Kessler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Toronto's shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brown drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Brown's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Kessler with the bucket.
And while he's better known for scoring than playing the PG position in a traditional sense, Patty Mills becoming a better playmaker.
Pass to Dick. Shoots the 3. The shot misses. And here's Utah, trailing by 2. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Clarkson. For the tie. Another shot. Mills in the corner. Over Mitchell. Mills can't hit. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Here's Mills, and the baseline jumper, no good.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
54.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Raptors leading by 7. Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. Eubanks grabs the miss. And here are the Jazz now. Dick with the steal. Here's Pirtle. Kessler with the rebound. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Back to Clarkson. Kessler the screen. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And again, Toronto no up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And it's Sexton penetrating. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors leading by 5. Pass to Abaji. Here's quickly, defended by George. Screen by Olynyk. A three from Quickly. Trains it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Sexton's got 21 in the game.
Well, this is kind of fun. Sexton coming back and returning the favor. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
From outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Dick wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Collins trying to break free. Sexton's shot is good. 23 points in the game.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Outside, George. Outside, Sexton. The shot comes out. Toronto leading by 8. Quickly, that's for 2. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Sweet shooting touch from the confident guard. Quickly's role is to score as often as possible. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And it's Quickly missing. And here's Utah. Sexton for 3. And Utah another 3.
Well, he knows he can make it from there, so he shoots that one with confidence. Sexton looking very, very self-assured right now.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to quickly. Drives to the hoop. And the powerful one-handed slam. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 assists.
And look who shows up big when they need it. Quickly, fearless.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. Right side, Sexton. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
Here's Barnes. Drive. Here's Collins. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one. Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Collins. The three from George. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Now, here's quickly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Keontae George picks one up.
Defensively, you have to account for quickly when he's on the floor. He knows how to generate offense in a hurry.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. George, that's a 2-pointer. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed